fed of my outward view, as many maidens would be.
Yes, people, welcome back to the player rating stream, where City have, for me, 99% qualified for the Champions League next season. That is a massive win, that. Massive win. 4 games left of the season. I think it's 4, is it 5? No, it's 4, it's 4. Wolves and Southampton. Wolves at home, they are doing pretty good at the moment, but we're at home, and then Southampton should be beaten, then that should be 6 points. That takes us to 67 points, which is above the target that I was saying of 66. So it should be enough. But yeah, tonight, man, listen, big up to the lads. Shout out to Unks as well in the midfield, who are being asked to do a job which they shouldn't really probably be asked to be doing, but they did all right tonight. You know, fair play to the lads there. You know, we got the win, and that's the aim of the game, is to win the game. And you know what? That's 7 matches unbeaten now. 7 matches unbeaten. So, you know, we're moving in the right direction. Positive signs. Listen, the football's not amazing. We all know that. But the football's not going to be amazing until next summer when we get new players. Yeah? But all we can do now is win football matches. And that's what we're doing. And we've got this FA Cup game coming up now. Yeah? Tough match. Yeah? Tough match. Forest are a good team. They're a good team. But, you know, we've got to back ourselves now. We've got to back ourselves to go and beat them. Get ourselves to the final. And hopefully we can lift that FA Cup. Not going to be easy. Not going to be easy. Forest are a good side, and so are Villa, or even Palace are a decent side as well. So, but if we can get that FA Cup lifted and qualify for the Champions League, I honestly think, given how long this season's been for us, given how bad it's been at certain points, given that the in-fan base fighting, the squad rebuild that's needed, everything that's gone on, I think that'd be an amazing season, man. I really do, considering what's gone on. We need to address issues, and we will address them in the summer. I'm sure we will. But tonight, man, tonight's a step in the right direction. Guys, smash these likes up on the stream if you've not done so already. If you want to get involved in the chat, have your say on the player ratings, then make sure you're watching on YouTube. The channel is more LB. If you're watching on Twitter, then fairs, but I can't see your comments in it. Shout out to KDB Goat, says O'Reilly man of the match. Yeah, he was brilliant. I mean, we'll get onto him, but he's definitely a shout for man of the match. I thought he was fucking fantastic again. I have been saying since October, get him into the team. Right, let's get started then. Let's get started. By the way, we are back to our trusted sofa score today. We're not using FOTMob anymore. We're back to that. Any website that talks to me about fantasy points. I mean, what? What are you talking about? I don't care about fantasy points. Right, Ortega. Let's have a look. What's he saying? 90 minutes played. He made 2 saves in the game, 1 high claim, 75% pass accuracy, 6 long balls, all of which are unsuccessful. There you go. Yeah, I mean, his passing's just not up to standard, which is why, unfortunately, whilst he's a very solid number 2, he's not going to be able to become a number 1 goalkeeper. I did get a little bit of stick for this a couple of months ago when I put it on Twitter. Said Ortega's good goalkeeper. He's not good enough to be number 1. Some people didn't like it, but I think everyone has come round to the idea that I'm happy for him to stay. 100%. I'd love him to stay. And with the amount of work Viana's got to go up to sort out this summer, it'd be a lot easier for everybody involved if he stays. But he can only be number 2, unfortunately. But today, yeah, it's a couple of crosses that he came and collected that took the pressure off the side. Didn't save the penalty, but what can you do? It's a penalty. I think for me, 6.5 is probably where I'm going to go. Yeah, 6.5 is where I'm going to go, chat. 6.5. 7, he made 1 good save, says Adam. I thought he done all right. He done okay. Yeah. Done all right. Yeah, 6.5 is what I'm going to give him. Decent. Needs, obviously, again, kicking is never going to be the best. Matheus Nunes, bloody hell. Okay, so let's have a look. Let's deep this performance here, because this could be a tough one to rate, man. I can't lie. So there you go. Spent most of his time in the opposition half. 90 minutes played, 1 goal, 2 clearances. Got dribble past once. He won 3 out of 6 ground duels. Didn't win his 2 aerial duels. 89% pass accuracy. 3 crosses, one successful. 1 long ball, not successful. Shot on target, dribble attempt, success. Okay. Nunes. You're an interesting player, mate. I can't lie. Of all the players that I've watched at this football club, yeah, and I've been watching City since 2003. You're a very interesting player, my mate. You're a very, very, very interesting player. Because you are a good footballer. You are a good football player. Unfortunately, you make a couple dodgy decisions now and again. As per today, where you could have just passed the ball to Bernardo Silva. You don't. You lose the ball. They go at the other end and get a penalty. Penalty was maybe a bit sus. So, yeah, bit dodgy there. Overall, you had a good game. But I just want to say, big up to you, mate, yeah? Big up to you, because I said it at the end of the watch-along. You could have been hiding at the end there. It's the 94th minute. It's not Nunes' job to score the winner. It's not your job, mate. It's Marmoush's job. It's Kevin De Bruyne's job. It's Gundogan's job. These are the attackers. But he got himself into the box, yeah? He wasn't hiding, and he got the rewards for it. Just like O'Reilly did last week at Everton. Big up to you, mate. Because I think one of the problems we've had this season, and Pep sort of alluded to it in press conferences, if you read between the lines, is we've not had players that are willing to fight and put it on the line. Too many players for me this year have been hiding. Oh, we'll let him do it. We'll let him do it. He's a good player. Let him do it. No. You're at the fucking football club, mate. It's a Premier League football club. If you're at this football club, you're expected to deliver. Yeah, and today, from Nunes, that was top class from Nunes. I know the finish is an easy finish, yeah, but top class. Top class to get himself in the box and not be hiding on the edge of it. So shout out Nunes. Yeah, you were partially to blame for the first goal. Yeah, because you lost the ball. But you made amends. Yeah. So you're a good player. I said it to Daps this morning. Who was I saying it to? I was saying it to Daps this morning. I don't mind Nunes. I'd keep him around the squad. Yeah, but if he could cut out some of that dodgy decision making, we've got a good player on our hands. He's a good player. But now, shout out Nunes, man. I'll give him an 8.2. 8.2. I can't glaze. You know, he was poor for the first goal, giving the ball away in that position is stupid. But yeah, 8.2. I think that's a fair score. Maybe slightly glazed. But listen, he's won us the game. He's won us the game. That decision to get in the box won us the game. You know, for me, that's pretty much secure Champions League now. 99.9% sure. So yeah, 8.2 for me. Maybe slightly glazing, but maybe he deserves it, man, because he's had a rough year. He's had a bit of a rough year. Well, he's not had a rough year. He's had a couple of rough games where he's caught pelters from the fan base. And rightly so. You know, you're single-handedly to that. I'm not fucking going to it. Right, let me move on, man. I'm fucking United. That United game is just ingrained in my brain, mate. Yeah. It's like Samir Nasri, mate. Yeah, rate that player as well. I'll never forgive him for what he did against United in that fucking derby match, mate, when he just got out of the wall, Robin Van Persie. Yeah, anyway. Fucking hard. We get onto that topic. Right, let's go to Ruben Dias. Here we go. That's his heat map. There you go. 90 minutes played, 2 clearances, 1 penalty committed, 3 ground duels, 2 of them won, 1 aerial duel, won that as well. 94% pass accuracy, 1 cross unsuccessful, 8 long balls, 5 successful, shot on target, shot blocked. Okay, got absolutely span in the first 20 seconds by Marcus Rashford. Didn't know where he was, all over the gaff there. The penalty. My thoughts on the penalty. I don't think it was a penalty, but I think he's been clumsy. I think he's going in way too fast, way too reckless. And whilst I don't think it was a penalty, in my personal opinion, yeah, I think that he's not helped himself by the way he's gone charging in. Yeah, so I think he could have done better there. Personally, I'd like to see Husanov Gvardiol be given a couple of games. Now, I don't know whether now's the time to make that decision. Because, you know, there's 4 games left of the season. We're in an FA Cup semi-final. Do you really want to be fucking around with a centre-back partnership again? Probably not. Probably not. What I'd say is, I'd probably say, right, Diaz, you keep the spot, yeah, for Gvardiol, but next season's new season for me. And I would like to see maybe Club World Cup, maybe pre-season, maybe start of the new season. I would like to see Husanov and Gvardiol play at the back there. And I think that would be a nice balance as well, because you've got a bit of pace there then as well with Husanov. But yeah, I don't think he had a great game today, to be honest with you. Like I said, I don't think it was a pen, but the way he's gone steaming in there, I don't know what he's doing. I'll give him a 4. 4 out of 10 for me. And yeah, there is heat on Diaz now. But yeah, I think I'd stick with him till the end of the season, because I don't want to mess around with our back 4 anymore. But going into next season, for me personally, I would be looking at maybe giving Husanov a go. James, I've got your super chat. I'll bring it in when we get onto Doku, mate. All right. Big up to Gvardiol. Here we go. That's his heat map. 90 minutes played, 6 clearances, 1 block shot, 1 interception, 3 ground duels, 1 out of 5, 2 aerial duels, 1 out of 5. He only lost the ball 5 times, 95% passing accuracy, 5 long balls, 2 successful, 2 shots off target, 1 dribble unsuccessful. I tell you what, I really like Gvardiol at this centre-back position, man. Really, really like it. Really like it. You know, he's done fantastic for us at left-back. I think he's been a real, real good player. Fantastic player. And we've seen him at centre-half a couple of times in the last 2 years, and I've never really been blown away with him at centre-half. But these last 5 or 6 games now, when he's been there, centre-half with Dias, I'm really, really, really liking it. Really liking it. I think you can see he's just a natural centre-back. You know, bringing the ball out on his left foot, brilliant. We've got someone that can play the ball out from the back, which Dias can't really do. He's not really that type of defender. Great in the air. Fantastic in the air. How many aerial duels does he win? How many headers did he make today? Yeah. 5 aerial duels. 6 clearances. Everything just seems to be headed away, cleared away. I think he's mint, man. I think he's mega proper. I think he's been good for 2 years, but I think what we're starting to see now at centre back is, you know, this is what you pay the money for. Yeah, mint. I like him. Proper player. Now we need to give him a rest at some point. Yeah, he's going to do his hammies. He's going to do his hammies real quick. Now, I'm not a doctor, but fucking hell, I've been watching football long enough to know if he plays this much football, he'll do his hammies. So it'd be nice to see him get a rest at some point. I don't know when you do that, but yeah, that you need to rest. I give him a good score. I can give him a 7.8, chat. 7.8. I'm really, really rating this guy highly at the moment. I think he's top banana, man. Top player. Okay. Big up to Josko Gvardiol. Nico O'Reilly. Another good performance, mate. Another good performance. Yeah. What a guy. Let's have a look at his digits. There you go. Again, spent most of the time in the opposition half. 90 minutes played. 1 tackle, 2 ground duels, 1 out of 6. Didn't win his only aerial duel. 92% pass accuracy. 1 key pass in the game. 4 crosses, 1 successful. 2 long balls, not successful. Shot off target. Dribble, not successful. The stats don't do it justice. This is why you have to combine the stats with the eye test, mate. Yeah, because you can't just rely on stats. You have to use your eyes. If you don't watch the game, listen to it on the radio. I'll listen to my watch along. Oh, mate, this fucking player, yeah. I've been saying since back in September, October time, get this guy in a team. This guy's a proper player, mate, yeah? 6'3", 6'4", unit. Doesn't get off the ball. Doesn't have no physicality problems. Techie baller. Can run up the line for days. Get stuck in defensively. Mint. That tackle on Rashford. You remember in the second half, Rashford 1v1'd him. Rashford had the ball. I think it was either on the edge of the box or just inside the penalty area. Rashford had it, standing position. It was up against him. I thought, fuck. If Rashford goes past him, we're in the mud here. We're in the mud. Took the ball off Rashford with ease. With ease. I was like, bloody hell, LB. Fucking gassed that up to be a really bad situation. He just took it off him. What else do I like about him? I'll tell you what else I like about this guy, yeah? Had the ball on our byline. Probably 70 minutes, something like that. 70, 75 minutes. Ball on the byline. Ain't trying nothing fancy, is he? He's not trying to play the ball back to Ortega. He's not trying to play out from the back on the edge of our on our byline. He just gets the ball, fucking whacks it up the pitch. There's a time and a place to play out from the back, and sometimes players overdo it, yeah? All clubs, all players, they all do it. Not aiming today. He's got rid of the ball, man. No messing around. He has a football brain. He's physical. He's tall. He's strong. He's a techie baller. His balls into the box. His crosses are fantastic. Yeah, he put that... Don't forget as well, he put that cross in for McAtee, who should have scored. He put the cross in for Marmoush in the first half. Do you remember that one as well? Where he headed it over the bar. That probably should have been a goal as well. That's fucking baller, mate. Yeah, I don't know what that stat's all about. That fucking score there's a disgrace. That's why you got to use your eyes, mate. Yeah, top player. For me, centre back now to the rest of the season. Left back now for the rest of the season. Now, I don't know where we go from here next year. Yeah, because obviously the club's going to be buying Cambiasso. And Cambiasso will probably be left back next year. But who cares? Get Cambiasso in. Cambiasso's not as good as Nico O'Reilly. Stick with Nico O'Reilly and Cambiasso can fight out on the right. Or he can be a squad rotation. Arsenal done the same thing. Don't be saying, I don't want to see anyone now say, oh, LB, we don't need to sign a left back now, mate. No. We still need to sign a left back. Sign a left back. And if Nico O'Reilly's better than the left back, then it will be Cambiasso. Cambiasso can go right back. Just like Arsenal have done with Skelly. They bought that Calafiori guy in. Yeah, turns out Miles Lewis-Skelly's better. Play Lewis-Skelly. So still sign a left back, yeah. But yeah, top performance, man. Another good performance from Nico O'Reilly. Is he man of the match? Is he man of the match? Yeah, I think he might be for me. I think he might be. 8.3. I'm going to give him an 8.3. He's going to be my man of the match. Man of the match for me. Nico O'Reilly. Yeah, shout out Nico O'Reilly, man. Good performance again. Yeah, and consistently good defensively today and offensively. I can't remember which game it was recently. We played a game a couple of games ago. I think it might have been United, actually. And I didn't feel he had a particularly... I thought he was pretty good on the ball going forward, but defensively wasn't great. I thought he positioning and that was all over the gaff. But today, defensively solid, offensively solid. And he's not even a left-back, man. I've seen this guy, by the way, playing as a striker in the academy. And now he's playing left-back. Top player. Right, let's move into the unks, guys. In fact, let me do the super chats, man. Big up to Italian Stallion says, O'Reilly, wow. Like, we had this demon on our bench for the whole season and Chelsea wanted him in January. Just wish Pep learned to trust in the young players like Hayes and Huzanov. Look at PSG and Barcelona, says Stallion. Yeah, 100%. Listen, Pep's a loyal guy, man. He's going to be loyal to these older guys. Yeah, and I get it. I understand it, yeah. But at the same time, sometimes you have to move them on, innit? You know what I mean? Sometimes you have to move them on and trust the younger players. And there've definitely been times this season when we should have trusted youth a little bit more. But listen, it's done. I don't want to be moaning about what's happened. Yeah, I'll be positive about tonight. But he's a player, man. He's a player. Yeah, Chelsea wanted him. Chelsea wanted him in January. They were willing to pay you big money. Big money. 35 million, 30 million. Glad we've kept him, man. Glad we've kept him. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if he gets some game time in the midfield. Who knows? For the moment, yeah, top player, man. Big up Stallion, mate. He's a Paul Pogba regen, says Teresa. I mean, he's probably not playing at left back, but yeah, his natural position would be in the midfield. So yeah, man, we'll see where his long-term future goes. Listen, I'm not gonna sit here now and be like, oh yeah, mint player, he's gonna be great for the years to come. Who knows, man? Yeah, but for right here, right now, this guy's doing a solid job, top performer. He's man of the match again. Who knows where the future will take him? Que sera, innit? Yeah. But right now, this guy's playing well, man. Keep him in the team. Left back for the rest of the season. I told people we needed to keep Kovacic. Good squad rotation. Well, listen, in an ideal world, I'd get rid of all of them. But if there's one player that you got to keep, for me, it's Kovacic. He can actually run. Yeah, he can actually run, which is why I'd keep him. Shout out Toby. Says, someone tell Pep this is what happens when you play players in the actual positions. Yeah, but to be fair, bro, Nico O'Reilly's a centre mid. I guess you're probably talking about Gvardiol, though, to be fair, and Doku and that. Now, big up Toby, man. I appreciate the super chat. Reese James, I'll come to yours when we got onto Doku, giving you super chats about Doku, man. All right, let's keep it moving, guys. Guys, make sure you're smashing these likes up as well if you've not done so already, man. Over 1,000 people locked in on YouTube. Yeah, 1,000 people on X as well, but the people on YouTube, man, make sure you guys are smashing up the likes. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel as well if you're new in it, because this is a second channel. So to double check that you are subbed, man. Right, let's continue. Kovacic. Right, here we go. There you go. That's his heat map. 90 minutes played. 89% passing accuracy. 4 long balls, 2 successful. 2 shots on target. Hey, that volley as well. He fucking caught that volley nice, didn't he? Fortunately, sometimes when you shoot, it's weird football, isn't it? Sometimes when you shoot, if you connect with the ball too good, it just goes like straight down the middle. Sometimes you need to scuff it a little bit, but yeah, anyway, there you go. 5 ground duels, 3-1. Lost the ball just 9 times in the game. 1 interception, got dribbled past once. I think it was a very solid performance. I think it was very, very solid performance. I think he can run. He tries to progress the ball. I heard, you know what's funny enough as well, yeah? Shout out Steve, innit? Big Steve. I actually listened to Big Steve's video, yeah? And I completely agree with Big Steve. He's speaking about the Everton game. And he said, one of the reasons I like Kovacic, yeah? And again, I don't like him. Like, if I could get rid of him in the summer and improve him, I would. But one of the reasons I do, one of his aspects of his game that I like is when he gets the ball, he's trying to go forward. He tries to go forward as much as possible. Now, sometimes that does get him in the shit. Real Madrid evidence. Yeah? What was the evidence? Was it Arsenal away? Did he get done there as well? He got done again somewhere else after the Real Madrid game. But hey, sometimes you get caught out, and it's like having a goalkeeper that plays out from the back. Like, it's going to work a lot of the time, but sometimes you're going to get screwed by it. But I think he played quite well today. I think he played quite well. I thought first half, he was the one at the base of the midfield that was trying to get that ball forward quickly. Remember in the first half, I said in the first half, in the watch-along, I said, there seems to be a bit of pace about our game. Yeah, and that for me was largely down to Kovacic. I thought he actually tried to move the ball away. And his shooting's improved massively. So, listen, if there is one of the unks that I would keep, personally, it would be Kovacic. He's younger than them all, and he can actually run. And, you know, he's had his 6 goals as well to his game this year. His record for him. So, yeah, I thought he did all right. Tonight, I'd probably give him... I'd give him a 7. I think that's a solid 7 out of 10 performance for me from Kovacic. Yeah, I'll give him a 7 out of 10. Yeah, still not a DM, still not a 6, but keep him as a 4th, 5th, 6th squad rotator for next season. Yeah, I don't mind that. All right, let's continue. You know what? Let's come to Bernardo Silva. Let's go to Bernardo Silva because this guy's had a lot of stick. You know what I mean? But I feel he played well today. Well, he played all right, and he got the goal. Let's have a look. That's his heat map. So mainly on the right-hand side. There you go. 90 minutes played, got the goal, 93% pass on accuracy, 2 key passes, 5 long balls, 3 successful, 1 shot on target, 4 ground duels, 1 of them won, 1 aerial duel, which he won that as well. Lost the ball just 8 times, 3 clearances as well. Listen, I thought he was all right today. I thought it was one of his best games in a long time. He got the ball. There was a number of times he actually looked to pass the ball forward rather than sideways and backwards, which he's been doing a lot recently. There wasn't too many hoofs. I see this a lot from Bernardo in games. He gets the ball, just hoofs it up. Didn't see too much of that. He got stuck in a number of times. Helped Kovacic out a few times, going deep, picking up the ball, trying to get the attack started. Yeah, I thought he was good, man. His shot was quite funny to do straight at the goal. I don't know what Martinez is doing there. I see Martinez made quite a few mistakes over the last couple of weeks, to be fair. But no, I think you've got to give him some praise because he's had a lot of stick this year. And listen, I think his performances this year have been poor, in my opinion. I think they've been really, really below standard. So when we've been giving him ratings, he's been getting poor ratings. But tonight, I think you've got to give him a good rating. I think he played well today. I'm going to give him a 7.5. Yeah, I'm going to give him a 7.5. Potential big lays, I don't know. But yeah, 7.5 for me. I think it was a solid performance. I'd still move him on. Yeah, I'd still move him on, in my opinion. I'd still get rid of him in the summer. But yeah, tonight, decent. Not bad. Right, Ilkay Gundogan. In fact, let me do this super chat. Shout out Gary. It says, how did we do as at work? Was feeling sick, thinking of the game. Thank God we won. Big up, bro. Missed the main game, but straight on to watching you. Big up to Gary, man. Yeah, a weird one, mate. A weird one. It's very similar to sort of Everton and United, where it's very cagey. We didn't give too many chances away. We're still defending pretty well as a unit, not creating a great deal, but in control of the game. You know, we took the lead. Great bit of play for Marmoush. We'll come on to him in a couple of minutes. We're a bit sloppy. We give the ball away. Nunes gives the ball away in the midfield. They go down the other end, get a penalty. You'll have to look at the penalty yourself. There's a bit of a debate in the chat about whether they felt it was a penalty. I feel it was extremely harsh. I don't think it was a penalty, but there was quite a few people that said it was. I think we deserved the win. We're the better side. Still miles away from where we need to be, Gary. But yeah, positive directions, mate. Positive directions. Big up to you, pal. Well, let's do Gundogan. There you go. That's his seat map. So mainly on the left. There you go. Central as well, but mainly on the left. 90 minutes played. 88% passing accuracy. 1 long ball, which was successful. 1 dribble, unsuccessful. 3 ground duels, 1 out of 5. Won 1 out of 3 aerial duels. Only lost the ball 6 times. 2 clearances, 1 interception. Didn't get dribble past once. I think this is the biggest 6 I've ever seen. I think he was just okay. I don't think he was a negative to our performance, but I don't think he offered us anything really from an advantageous position. I don't really understand what he was on the pitch for in terms of why, like, Nico Gonzalez wasn't there. What could Nico Gonzalez not have done tonight that Gundogan could have done? And obviously Nico's obviously faster than him, has a better stamina than him. Yeah, I thought it was okay. I feel that, yeah, I feel like a 6. 6. Low. I can't give him any more than that. If you want to give him a 5.5, because he didn't really do too much, but I thought he did okay. He was a 6, but again, he shouldn't really be starting these games, should he? I mean, this is the thing. This is what you got to think about in the summer and going into next season is without sort of shitting on our players. Yeah, because obviously when you say something like this, it does sound like shitting on the players. But without shitting on the players, the upgrades that we're going to have on this team next season is going to be absolutely ginormous. It's going to be we're going to quantum leap into another dimension of quality. Because even if you're not Morgan Gibbs-White's biggest fan, he is night and day better than the players that we had on the pitch in that midfield area. Rodri will be back. 10 times, 20 times better any DM we have on that pitch. We'll have a new right back. Hopefully we'll get a bit of a decent centre-back partnership going. Haaland will be back. Doku will be in his 3rd year. Savio will be in his 2nd year. Bob will be back. So what we're watching now is not great, I accept, and it isn't great. It's horrible to watch. It's proper boring and that. But if we can still generate a win against Villa, who are a good team, they weren't good tonight, Villa. I'm sure Villa fans won't mind me saying that. If we can generate a win against Villa at home with that team, can you imagine what's going to happen next year when Rodri's back in the side, when Wirtz is potentially there, when Gibbs-White's running up and down, when Haaland's back in the game, when Doku again and hopefully Savio are kicking on and Bob's there. You know, we've got a goalkeeper who actually wants to be at the football club. You know, I'm really looking forward to it, man. I'm really looking forward to next season. We've got to get the players in. If we don't get the players, we'll be in the same situation. If we end up with mid players, we don't get Wirtz and we get someone else like Sudakov or whatever, it'll be the same shit. But we can land our first choice targets next year. I'm confident we'll go and win the league again. But we've got to land the targets. We really do. LB, leave Gundo alone. Probably got hit with some arthritis in the legs today. Jace, man. Come on. No need for that, mate. He's only 34. Fucking hell. I'm 30. You're telling me I've got fucking arthritis on the way? Get out of here, man. To be fair, my knees are cooked, to be fair. My knees are cooked. No, big up Jace, man. I appreciate the super chat. Right, where should we go next? Tell you what, let's do McAtee. Let's do McAtee, guys. Yeah? Now, I think this is going to be a split one, this one. Let's do the stats and then we'll talk. There you go. Mainly on that right-hand side. 74 minutes played. Misplaced 2 passes in the game. 2 crosses unsuccessful. Shot off target. 4 ground deals. Won one of them. 1 aerial duel. Didn't win. And 1 interception. Got double pass twice. Okay. James McAtee. He doesn't get involved in the game a lot in terms of the touches, like you see that there. He only touched the ball 28 times, 16 passes. But he's always getting involved in goal-scoring opportunities. He had 2 today that he probably should have scored both of them. He had the chip over the goalkeeper, which for the people that was at the game, he was onside. The one that he chipped the ball over the goalkeeper, put it wide, should have scored. He had the cross that coming from Nico O'Reilly, should have scored, completely missed the ball. Listen, McAtee's going. We all know he's going. He's gone at the end of the season. But I maintain my position from what I said on the panel show the other day. I think he's going to be a top-class player. I think he's going to score a bag load of goals. I think he's going to get a shitload of assists. And I think he's going to be a brilliant, brilliant football player. Because even though he didn't really get involved too much today, he still had 2 chances. He had 4 or 5 chances the other day. Yeah, the game that he scored the goal. He could have scored 5 goals in that game. And I think when you're looking at that, you say, yeah, I think personally, when he gets playing week in, week out, he's going to start bagging those chances. And I said on a stream recently, I think he could do 35 G&A in a single season. Now, maybe that's a little high. Maybe it's down 30, 25. But the point is, this guy gets involved in goal-scoring opportunities every game, even when he's not involved in the match itself. So, I don't know, man. To be honest with you, I have to be honest. I probably have to give him a 5.5 because he wasn't involved that much of the 2 chances that he did have. He missed them both. So I can't really give him a 6, to be honest with you. But he's a top player. He is. And I know he's not got a future really at this club. I'm pretty sure he's going to be sold in the summer, probably to Leverkusen. That's the rumours. But I think he's going to be a top player. And I think that some people need to just realise that even though he didn't have a great game, whatever, he's going to score goals because he finds the spaces and he's always involved in goal scoring opportunities. So yeah, 5.5 for me. But let's see where he goes. Shout out McAtee, man. Okay, let's do Omar Marmoush. What do we think about Omar Marmoush? There you go. Played off the left. Didn't really have too much time in that central area then. There you go. 90 minutes played. He had an XG of 0.24, expected assist of 0.15. 69% pass accuracy, misplaced 4 passes. Low amount of passes, obviously, it makes the percentage look worse. 1 key pass, 2 crosses, 1 successful, 2 shots on target, 1 shot block, 4 dribbles, 2 successful, 2 ground duels, 1 out of 8, 2 aerial duels, 1 out of 3, lost the ball 12 times, and there you go. I thought he'd done okay today. I thought, let's start off with somebody on the ball stuff. Some of his dribbling, so he's not got the best touch in the world in terms of his dribbling. So sometimes he will lose it. But I think he's running with pace, he's running with power, so that might happen. But I think he had an all right game, to be honest with you. I really like him. I think next year, when we've got a better team around him, yeah, he's got Verts and that, you know, I mean, Haaland's back at it properly at the races. I think he's going to be a top player. I thought he played all right today. I'll probably give him a 7 again. Yeah, sort of Kovacic's level. I'll give him a 7. But I thought it was all right. I thought it was okay. But not his best game in the world, but I thought it was all right. And he works. And by the way, as well, I don't know if you guys noticed this. I definitely felt that defensively he worked a lot harder. I don't know if Pep Guardiola has been speaking to him in training or whatever, but I have heard Pep in press conferences say, Marmoush needs to learn how to press with us. He's only been here a couple of weeks. He's not fully learned the drill of how to press and that and how to work defensively. But I think he's definitely upped his game defensively. I give him a 7. I thought it was all right. Shout out Marmoush. Okay, let's do De Bruyne before we come to the subs. That's his heat map, Kevin De Bruyne. 89% passing accuracy, 1 shot on target, 85%. Well, what did I say then? 89 minutes played. Sorry, there you go. 1 shot on target, 85% pass accuracy, 6 key passes, 11 crosses, 5 successful, 3 long balls, 1 successful, 4 ground duels, 7 successful, and got dribble pass twice. I thought he looked a little tired at times, a little wary. One of the things that I've been saying in the last couple of streams about De Bruyne is that his physicality has looked very, very good recently. But today I did think he looked a little tired. How to judge his game today? His crosses, by the way, his corners, man. Fuck, you know. I don't understand why you take corners for this football club, man. Yeah, I was one of the coaches not told fucking Marmoush to get on these corners, man. The way he floats them in. I mean, how anyone's going to score? I have no idea. I thought it was all right. I'll probably give him like a 6.8. I'll probably give him like a 6.8. I thought it was okay. He ran a lot, got stuck in. 6.8, man, is what I'm going to give him. He wasn't that crap. Maybe 6.5. It was all right, bro. He was all right. It was 6.5. And he's six key passes as well. Whatever. Like, pretty standard, isn't it? Right, let's do the lads. Yeah, the lad. Yeah, Akanji did even touch the ball, Akanji? No, he didn't, innit? He didn't even touch the ball. Yo, big up, though. That's you know how much you just got for that? You probably got about 20 grand for that. 20 grand match bonus. Fucking easy life, innit? You know what I mean, kids? Get to be a footballer, man. You know what I mean? 20 grand for stepping on the pitch. Wild. Right, Jezza Docs. Big up to you, mate. Yeah, let's just quickly fly through these stats and these numbers before we speak about it. 16 minutes played, got the assist, 3 dribbles, 1 successful, blah, 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 blah. Don't really care. Right, let's speak about Jeremy Doku. Fair fucks to you, mate, yeah? Because you tried to have a nibble at Disassi a couple of times, yeah, pause, and didn't really come off. You know, Disassi, fucking, he's a big lad, innit? Oh, yo, how big is that Disassi, mate? Yeah, you wouldn't see him walking at you on a fucking night out, would you? You know, walking through. Mate, imagine he walking to you, mate. You know, you shit yourself. But but then, mate, 93rd minute of the game. He could have passed it inside, chat. Doku could have passed the ball inside. He could have took the easy option. He'd had a couple tries. He tried to take Disassi on a couple of times, didn't work. And he could have just gone, you know what? Let's just keep the ball. Let me get the ball to someone else. Let me get the ball to someone else, man. Let me get the ball to Kevin De Bruyne. Or to Gundogan. Or to Marmoush. Let me get the ball to them. They can whip it in. That's what he could have done. But what he did, he took responsibility for this team. He took responsibility for Manchester City Football Club. He went, nah. I know he's just fucking took... I know I've took Disassi on twice already, and he's tackled me both times. I know that's happened. But I have to do this. This is what I'm paid for. This is why Manchester City pay me £100,000 a week. Is to take this player on. And he touched it, and it wasn't the best touch. And then he ran in and fucking touched it again. Knocked it back to Disassi. Disassi knows, oh shit, I've been cooked here. He takes another touch, drives in the box, and then with the outside of his foot, yeah, whips it across, straight across the 6-yard area. The perfect place that you want to put across. Nobody's there making the run at the near post. Up steps Matheus Nunes, who did make a run at the back post, gets the goal. Fucking fair play, Jeremy Doku, mate. Start him against Forest at the weekend. Yeah? Reward him. It's like petting a dog, mate, yeah? Sit. They don't sit. You don't give him the treat, mate. Sit. They sit. You give him the treat. Doku, he's took the man on. He's put the ball in the box. Great cross. You've got to start him in the next game, man. You've got to start him in the next game. You cannot let him do that. Fucking get us the 3 points, basically single-handedly, like 90% of it. The other, yeah, obviously Nunes put the ball in the back of the net, but fucking hell, that doesn't happen without Doku. You can't now drop him, man. It's not like we've got other wingers who are absolutely cooking on gas right now. We don't. Start Doku in the next game at Wembley on that left-hand side and say, do exactly what happens. Yeah? Take the man on, and if he tackles you, no problem, man. Get him on the pitch. But then it'll be up to Doku to deliver. And if he doesn't deliver, then we've got to have a serious conversation about whether he's a starter or off the bench. Because I'm already seeing people on Twitter saying maybe he's a super sub. Now, you won't want the title as a super sub. He wants to be starting. But it's up to Doku. You've got to give Doku the responsibility and the chance now. Just say to Doku, innit? Just be like, yo, bro, you smashed it. I'm going to start you. It's up to you to keep this spot in the team. But fair play to him, man. Like, he cooked. He did. And that was brilliant. Great cross, man. Oh, my days. Yeah, that cross was brilliant. Brilliant. But, yeah, man. That's what I'm saying about him. I don't know if you give him a rating, innit? If you want to give him a rating, give him a rating. He was on the pitch 15 minutes. But, yeah, brill. Nice. You know what I mean? And I'm liking what I'm seeing from the team at the moment, yeah, is this, I'm seeing this desire. Yeah, I've said it about 5 times, mate, but last week, yeah, I said it after the game. I said the fact that Nico O'Reilly got himself into the box with 5 minutes to go when he could have been chilling on the edge, just chilling. Yeah, chilling. Say chilling more, like mint. He showed the minerals. Today, Doku, 93rd minute, didn't pass it in. He took the hard option. He took the player on, then got the cross in. You got Nunes making a run at the back post as well. I'm seeing players. Yeah, I'm seeing players actually like try and take responsibility. You know what I mean? But, yeah, big up Doku, man. Shout out to him. Shout out to Reese who said, Jeremy Bomber Clark Doku, that is all. Fairs, man. Fairs the guy cooking, isn't it? Big up to him. Big up to James as well. Says, huge W Doku clutch again. Yeah, exactly, man. He was fucking sick, mate. Yeah, big up to him, man. Big up to Jay. Says, this team knows we need Champions League and now it's not the time to hide. It's do or die time now. Facts. Absolute facts, mate. Facts. But for me, that win pretty much seals it for me. Yeah, it'd be some bottle job if we don't get Champions League now. You know, we've got to win our next 2 games. Wolves at home, Southampton away, and that's it. Done. Today was big. Today was a big win. Big win, man. Yeah. Big win, man. Fucking wild. See what you guys are saying in it. See what you guys are saying in the chat. Make sure you smash the likes up on this stream, by the way, people. We want to one about Bernardo. Yeah, Bernardo was solid, man. Bernardo was solid. We always red hot in the last matches of the season. Yeah, facts. Doku's more clutch than Savio. I mean, if you want to compare innit? But today, for me, it's just about, you know, praising Doku and that, innit? Doku cooked. After crumbling late so many games this season, it's nice to see Clutch Gene return. Yeah, facts. Facts, mate. LB, you know, Doku was fast asleep for Forest goal when we last played them, but tonight he did well. He did very well, man. Very well. Nico's the best LB in the Prem, says, left back in the Prem. Yeah. But yeah, man, listen, big up, innit? That's a big win, that. Big win. I actually enjoyed that tonight. You know what? Fucking hell. I actually enjoyed that match. I mean, I didn't enjoy it all, of course. There was parts of that first game, bloody hell, first half, which weren't good. But, like, I think on the whole, I actually enjoyed that game. And I've not enjoyed too many City games this season, especially in the last couple of months, even then. So, yeah, man, there we go. There you go. Do I actually want Gibbs White? I don't know, bro. I don't even know who I want, mate. Yeah, get me. My focus is on Verts. Get me Verts. Get me a new goalkeeper. Get me a right back and a centre back. Right back and a left back, and then you just sort the 8 out yourself. I don't really know who I want in that. I'm just like Bruno. Whoever we get, I'm not going to be like buzzing about because I have my heart set on Bruno Guimaraes, and the club decided 100 mil was too much. So I'm not going to be like over the moon. I'll see what it is. Hopefully they're good in it. Hopefully they're good. Right, lads. There we go. Potential pants shot. I'll message the boy. I'll see what the guys are saying. I'll see what the lad is. It's late, but I'll message him. I'll see what they're saying. I don't know if they can be bothered, but they might want to do it tomorrow. But I'll message him and see what they're saying. If they're active, they're active. Keep your eye out the main channel. If there is going to be one, it'll be scheduled in the next 10 minutes. So keep your eye out. Smash a like. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel as well if you're new. Set you up to 3rd. And a very, very good chance of getting Champions League now, man. So yeah, big up to you. Smash a like, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.